Hey guys, this is my review of set 77012 Fighter Plane Chase. Now this set has 387 pieces and retails for $35 in the US. Now I do think this is worth the $35 price tag because you get this little tiny side build here, you get the World War II plane, and then you get this little tiny car here. Now I think that along with these three spectacular minifigures are worth $35. Let's get into it. Our first minifigure up is Indy. Now, he has the tie instead of just the shirt and jacket option, but I kind of like the Raiders version better. Let me know what you guys think. Now, he does have a new print for the holster there and the belt there, and it's also a new print for the belt on his waist. And the only other couple things are with the hat now, it's a dual mold piece with like the hair in the back. And it's a different piece altogether. Like the old one, it has like this crease in the middle, but this one doesn't have a crease at all. And you can see that there's no hair on this one, but there's hair on this one. So I think that's just kind of interesting. And then other than that, you can take the whip and like, you can attach it to some studs with holes in it if you want. You could like attach it onto the fighter plane and pretend like he was going after it. And other than that, all he has is just some back printing with like some straps on it. Pretty good minifigure for 2023. The next minifigure up is Henry Jones Sr. Now, the old version of him had the torso right here. It had the diary printed onto it, but this time it's a physical like printed 1x1 tile. Now, I think that's pretty cool. Now, other than that, it uses the same hat that it did in the old days, and this time he has like a little back printing with a little couple creases on him, along with like his collar, and still sporting that green bow tie there. But yeah, another good minifigure. Now, this is probably the least exciting minifigure, the fighter pilot. He has like this little diagonal strap design on his shirt, and it continues around at the back, and there's his collar. He's got like a little zipper there, and he uses like this tan helmet piece, and you can see it's just a generic like plane expression face, and you can lower the goggles whenever he's in the plane. But yeah, no leg printing, no nothing. But yeah, you can bend the legs and you can move the arms. But yeah, other than that, it's probably one of the best, not the best minifigure in the set. So this is probably one of the coolest little side builds I've seen. It's got this little piece of grass, this little dirt patch, rock, and it's got this little sign for Berlin, and which is a little Easter egg. And you'll see with the fighter plane why this little sign is important. So now we're moving on to the plane. Now the plane is one of the coolest parts in this. So it has the stud shooters on the wing, which you can shoot off, and they just go right along. And it also has this propeller here that you can spin right like this, and it also has this cockpit here. Now this is probably my least favorite part of the set. As you can see, like the sticker's off-centered. Yeah, this is a sticker. You have to put this right. I put it too far over, and I suffered the consequences because now there's like a big gap of emptiness here. So that's probably not what I would suggest. I would suggest taking your time on this, but yeah, you can swoosh it back and forth. Like it has wheels. Like listen to this. Like I think that sounds pretty cool. But also, it has, you can take off the cockpit, and you can take the fighter pilot or one of the other minifigs if you want, but it's movie accurate to put the fighter pilot in, since it is the fighter pilot. And you want to put the cockpit on like that. There's like some studs here that are connecting it. And just like in the tunnel, whenever Indy and his dad drive through it, then the plane tries to follow, but the wings break off. So in this set, you can actually break off the wings. And you can make it look like they're driving next to it while it's about to explode. So yeah, it's a pretty good plane. Well, it was at least. So here we have the car. And to start out with, I'm just going to say that I do not like that they didn't use a windshield here. I mean, yeah, this piece looks okay and old-fashioned, but I would kind of prefer that they actually used a windshield here. So, other than that, they have these big tires, and the tires are too big for the wheels. And I just think that's kind of strange and old-fashioned. But then back here, there's like this round plate, and it's like to represent a spare tire, but you can't actually put it in there. Not in this set. And then back in this section here, there's this chest with a couple props in it. So we have an umbrella here, and this is when Indy's dad uses it to shoo away the seagulls whenever to take out a fighter plane. And it also has a gun for Indy to shoot the fighter pilot. But then if we come back here, it also has this little case that Henry Jones Sr. can put his diary in. And it doesn't close all the way, but it closes most of the way. It closes good enough. And then you can put it in here, and it fits nice and snug. Now, what also fits nice and snug are the minifigs. You can put Henry Jones Sr. here, and you can put Indy here, but you need to make sure that his whip is in his left hand. Either that, or you'll have to have Indy Jones Sr. Driving. And I don't think anyone wants to see that, if you know what I mean. So there you have it. There's my review of set 77012 Fighter Plane Chase. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.